The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said it's an honor, but he added, scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots and things of that nature always ranked above that. Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Davis.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Bradley. And it's McGee in at the center position. Around this time of year, lots of national broadcasted games, Doris. Does that impact the players, you think, in any way?
I certainly think the guys are aware of the nights they're on national television. Some guys relish, Kev, as you know, the opportunity to play on the big stage. So for the regular season, those nights where you know the entire country is watching, that's a big deal.
Floats one up. Here's Bradley. Second chance shot. And the layup good by McGee.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sexton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, Greg, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Osman kicks to Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, I have such great admiration for Kevin Love. We so often think these athletes are invincible. The reality is they're just like you and I. Kevin shared his bout with anxiety and panic attacks, and I believe by doing that, guys, he has helped countless people.
First free throw is good. And Commissioner Adam Silver said we're in an age of anxiety, and Doris expressed concern over the emotional well-being of the players.
Well, I think, Kevin, he pointed to social media, ironically, as isolating for players. They're always looking down at their phones. They're always wearing headphones. This generation, face-to-face connections, so crucial for a team and individual health.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
James misses.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
There's the pass to James. Outside, Green. Drills it from outside.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green likes lights out.
For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Garland dishes to Love. Pass to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. The open look here for Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. Bradley passes to James. Davis with it. The kick out to LeBron. Here's McGee. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Garland. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver. Green inside the three-point line. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Green's got 5.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Garland kicks to Love. Passes it to Garland. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Osman. James covering. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 7. From deep, Green. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. Second is Darius Garland.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
He kicks it to Sexton. To shoot. There's Garland. That misses off the backboard. Here are the Lakers. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's McGee. A second chance effort. Good on the shot. McGee's got 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's LeBron. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Bradley gets it to go.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
see numbers for Davis, averaging about 27 points per, 9 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. He feeds it to Bradley. McGee, the pass to Davis. And another shot. The shot's good from McGee.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against Denver. Pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 4 on the clock. To halt the run. Love, no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Osman kicks to Garland. Back to Osman. And Davis sends it back. And here we go. Lakers running again. Here's Green. Offensive rebound. And Davis puts it in.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Now, here's Sexton. He's coming off a 25-point game against Denver. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Bradley. Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Here's Exum following the basket by Dwight Howard. Exum deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Can they get it? And it's Love missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Love. Davis. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And you think back to LeBron's last year in Cleveland, one wonders how differently it may have turned out if Kyrie was there with him.
Well, you think back, Greg, Isaiah Thomas was never healthy. He had been a recent All-Star with another team. They were counting on his quickness and his scoring. But through it all, the Cavaliers reached the NBA Finals. Just another testament to the talent and the leadership that LeBron gives you.
Now here is Davis. And they pick up 2. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Osman, the pass to Love. Kicks it to Exum. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The feed to Davis. And it's Osman with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Sexton, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing, and the foul called on Los Angeles.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Isn't it interesting, Doris, to see how these NBA players that come into the league looking one way physically and they leave looking another way, they change their bodies over the course of their careers.
Kevin, you talked about this earlier. These players commit to their season over the course of 365 days. Virtually no offseason. Think about the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who adds 50 pounds of muscle from the time he enters the NBA. Or the other side of the equation, right? A Yusuf Nurkic or a Marc Gasol who drop weight, Kevin, to enhance their quickness and their stamina. These guys are so committed.
They are. Here's Dellavedova following the basket by Dwight Howard. Dellavedova finds Sexton. There's the three. Rebound the Lakers.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Cook, good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Dellavedova following the bucket by the Lakers. Shoots from 12, and he hits the jump shot. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Here is Cook, defended by Dellavedova. Caldwell Pope outside. No good on the three.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Over to the left wing. Now here's Exum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Howard with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Cook's got the ball.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Dellavedova, the pass to Love. Back to Dellavedova. That falls. Great assist by Love. Dellavedova's got his second bucket of the night. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the pass to Caldwell Pope. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
The Lakers making a switch here. Londo's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Knight's checked in for Sexton. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. "16 seconds left to play in the first. Knight with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love. Brandon Knight is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's John Henson, and it's Exum in at the 3 slot. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Henson. Kuzma pulls it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Henson dishes to Exum. Right wing, near the three-point line, it's Love. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Caruso scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Knight, the bounce pass. Here's Love, stripped it away. Knight against Kuzma. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma passes to Rondo. And here's Kuzma. He's guarded by Knight. Caruso looking for an opening. And Henson sends it back. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Shot to stop the run. Misses the layup.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
From deep. Exum's shot is off. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Rondo, and stolen by Love. Up top, Knight. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And John Henson with the slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Caruso, the pass to McGee. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. Pass to Caruso. 5 on the clock. The Lakers rebound. Cleveland with the ball. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. To the inside. It's tipped. Kuzma against Henson. Here's Caruso. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. McGee's shot is off. Rondo against Knight. And it's good for 2. Knight's got his first basket.
Yeah, guys, this is why Knight developed that little floater for the times he doesn't want to challenge guys at the rim.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. And he knocks down the first one. Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. Feels great to make somebody feel good.
And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's his first foul. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Left side Rondo, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Dishes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Garland. That shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Rondo bounce pass. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 10 points for Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Kuzma against Henson. Pass to Knight. Shoots over Bradley. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kuzma, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he makes the first.
So how about the Cavaliers head coach John Beilein making his NBA debut after 27 seasons as a college basketball coach? Think back to his time at Michigan, the first back-to-back 30-win seasons in school history. This is an excellent hire for Cleveland.
Cook, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And both free throws good for Kuzma. And Doris, isn't it interesting? Coach John Beilein has never, at any level, been an assistant coach.
No, but he has made his way through the ranks, going from high school to junior college, Division III, Division II, and then right up through the ranks of Division I. So he now makes the final leap to the NBA. How cool is that, Kev?
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Well, Colin Sexton working this shot into his basketball game, such a critical aspect for him to have.
The pass to LeBron. Back to Cook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Cook's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Back to Henson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. 2 shots. That's good from Henson. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Henson hits them both. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you chose?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Garland. There's the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
And here is Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Davis. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Garland, the pass to Sexton, and he gets it to go. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
James, the bounce pass. Davis down low. It's up against Thompson. And Henson sends it back. Just 3 to shoot. Tries again. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. LeBron with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
1:37 left in the first half. Here's Osman. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Here's James. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Osman. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there. Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Cook, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Obviously, times have been quite tough lately, but you have to think back to Cleveland's first and only title in 2016. LeBron's 2nd season back in the city, and boy, did he deliver on his promise.
2.
He's off on the first. Dwight Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Green comes in for Avery Bradley. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Henson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Jetty Osman. Good on the second free throw. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to James. Over Sexton. And it's James missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Garland dishes to Love. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Love kicks to Dellavedova. Over Green. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers on top, opening up a huge gap. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket on layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 4 block shots, and 9 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts.
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. If you look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Howard in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. James. And James throws it down.
Just textbook basketball, right? James's IQ for the game so high, his vision and court awareness so good, he can exploit that pick and roll so effectively.
And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Green, the pass to Howard. Back to Green. High post try. Off the left rim and out. Green's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Howard. Now Sexton. Back to Thompson. The dish now to Sexton. Shoots a 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Now here's Howard. 6 points for him. LeBron James on the wing. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Here's LeBron, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians, but as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Free throw good, James. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Sexton's shot is good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. From 12 feet out, and another basket for the Lakers.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Love, no luck.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Rondo with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Davis. He's guarded by Love. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rondo. From outside, off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Sexton kicks to Garland. Thompson passes to Osman. Over Davis. Here's Thompson. He's good with the little jumper in close. Thompson's got 6.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Here's LeBron. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Rondo. And here is Garland. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Tries yet again. No good on that one. Great D that time from Davis. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime.
Well, just great intelligence there from Danny Green. This guy a pro at knowing when and where to attack the basket.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sexton dishes to Garland. Here's Osman, covered by LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Well, not an easy act to follow if you're Cedi Osman, right? You are taking over for LeBron James, one of the greats in the game, but I love his confidence.
And that one misses. And the 31st pick back in 2015, Osman, a do-it-all energy type of player, Doris.
Yeah, he was one of LeBron's favorite teammates when he led the Cavs. They trained together all summer. No better role model for Cedi than perhaps the best player in NBA history.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Davis. Cavaliers with the rebound. Knight looking it over. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, John Henson comes in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Cedi Osman. And Henson kicks to Dellavedova. Passes to Exum. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Cleveland gets it back. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Boy, as a defender, you simply have to be careful around Kevin Love. He knows how to draw fouls in those situations.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Love. The 5th pick back in 2008 out of UCLA, Doris, Kevin Love, giving back to his alma mater.
That's right. He matched Russell Westbrook for the largest ever donation by a former student athlete. Named in his honor now, the Kevin Love Strength and Conditioning Center is helping others pursue their dreams. How cool is that?
LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Davis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
The first one falls. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And both free throws good for Davis. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Back to Love. Lets it go from 11, and the shot goes in. Love's got 6 points.
And I think this is what makes Kevin Love such a tough matchup. His ability to score from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Davis. Top of the key, and he knocks down the jumper. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. The ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Love. Henson trying to break free. Love, no luck.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Knight kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Exum. That's tipped. Feeds to Knight. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's deflected.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
The pass to Bradley. Over Dellavedova. Bradley can't get it to go. Cavaliers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Knight against Bradley. Knight passes to Henson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Los Angeles on D. Now Knight. Pass to Dellavedova. Clock at 4. Henson trying to break free, and it's Dellavedova missing. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And it's Davis with the jam.
Chemistry at its best, an unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Exum, guarded by Kuzma. And Henson kicks to Dellavedova. Passes it to Love. A fadeaway. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Kuzma finds Bradley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Knocks it loose. Caldwell Pope passes to Caruso. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Trying to get open is Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Pass to Love. And stolen by Kuzma. And it's the Lakers on the break. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dante Exum. For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Bradley. And he's good on the second. Here's Knight. Love outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Knight. Over Cook. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. To the middle and stolen by Love. Dellavedova finds Knight. That drops and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
Great focus right there by Knight. Defense tries to get physical, but cannot knock him off his rhythm.
Cook, the pass to Davis. And there's the pass to Howard. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Howard's got 8 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Dellavedova, the pass tonight, lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Caruso. And Henson pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Near the 3-point line, it's Love. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Cook looking it over. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Henson, and there's Howard. That's good on the assist from Cook. That's 10 points for Howard.
This is a comfort zone for Dwight Howard. The closer he is to the hoop, the more effective he becomes.
43 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes it to Love. Over Caldwell Pope. And Love gets it to go. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
Here's Caruso, defended by Henson. And that one's good, Caruso. He's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Knight. To the right side. Love kicks to Knight.
Well, he's got to compensate for that slender frame, so Knight attacks the interior with a high level of intensity and passion. Earns a trip to the stripe.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good.
Great intangibles, guys. Very smart guy. He rocked a 4.0, did Knight, back in his days at Kentucky.
Knight hits them both. And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Cleveland, Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Wade in at the power forward. And for the Lakers, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Cook, the pass to James. Tipped away. Outside Knight. And Knight slams it in.
Let's make no mistake, this guy's a quality finisher on the move. You have to get physical with Knight if you want to stop him on that drive.
Now here's James. Pass to Howard. And Daniels up top. Lock at 6. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McKinney, and the rejection by James.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
He misses the free throw. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
Rondo against Knight. Now the pass to McKinney. Shoots it. And another miss by Cleveland. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
LeBron good.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Dellavedova scanning the floor. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
6 to shoot. Here's Knight. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
James outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot
at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Pass to McKinney. Wade on the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here from deep three-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered closely, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Rondo against Knight. Passes it to Dudley. Here's Rondo. Sweet little floater.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And so Knight will bring it up for Cleveland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Knocked loose. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. And he comes up with the deuce. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter.
He always had great instincts defensively. Rondo using that length there to come up with the steal.
Here's Dellavedova. James kicks to Dudley. Well, remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Up top, Knight, covered by LeBron. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Here's Los Angeles now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Knight. McGee with it. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside. James has got 13 points in the second half. Knight passes to Wade. Here's Zizic. He kicks it to Knight. Over Rondo. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Lakers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Rondo against Knight. McGee with the block. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Here's McKinney. He's covered by Daniels. McKinney kicks to Knight. Pass to Dellavedova to end the cold streak. And that's a foul called on Ante Zizic. That's his first foul. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for James. Cook, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Now here's Dudley. Tight defense on him. He can't hit that time. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Cook dishes to Knight. Here's McKinney. Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship ring. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
The pass to Zizic. Here's McKinney. Here's Knight. He's guarded by Dudley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Rondo. He can't get that one to fall. And Cleveland the other way now. And here is Garland. Pass to Zizic. Rondo against Knight. Back to Zizic. Kicks to Knight. They need this, and he's good on the 3-ball. Knight's got 7 points for the quarter.
So good on the catch and shoot. You don't want to let Knight get dialed in from behind the arc.
Now McGee. He dishes it to Bradley. And the basket is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Garland kicks to McKinney. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Outside Knight. Passes to Garland. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Pass to McKinney. That one doesn't drop.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
McGee, the pass to Bradley. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Knight.
Well, you have to admire the way Bradley is controlling his body. In that instance, welcomes the contact with open arms.
And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Cleveland also making a change. Wade's checked in. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
That second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Caldwell Pope outside. And there's the pass to McGee. A baseline J. The shot off that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for JaVale McGee.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting Ante Zizic. At the line for
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Now here's Howard. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.